Greetings of the day, my dear children. In today's English class, we'll start Chapter 5, Transitive and Intransitive Verbs from your English Grammar Book 5, page number 25 to 30. Today, we will have a warm-up session and we'll recall what a subject is, what a verb is, and what is an object. So, to begin with, as we have discussed in the previous classes, a subject is a person or a thing that is being discussed, right? Verb is some sort of action and object is a noun or a noun phrase that is affected by the action of this verb. So this is the outcome of this verb. This object is affected by the verb. Let's see how. So before going through the examples, we have to understand and remember that in English language the sentence structure is, it starts with a subject followed by a verb and then an object. So we have subject, verb and object structure of a sentence. For example, she loves him. She is the subject, loves is the verb and him is the object, and this object is affected by loves, right? Ria sang a song. Ria is the subject, sang is the verb and song is the object. So song is affected by sang. What is being sung? The song. I wrote a poem. I is the subject, wrote is the verb and poem is the object, right? Moving on, let's have a closer look and understand it better with the help of this flowchart. See, subject. Subject, again, person doing the thing. Here the person is actor. Actor's name is Jenny. Then we have verb. SVO, the structure of the sentence. Thing done, that is action. What is the action? Loves. And how is this love affecting the object? What is the object? Object, thing that has something done to it. What is that something? Loves. Thing acted on. What she loves? She loves painting. So Jenny loves painting. Painting is the object. Perfect. Now, moving on, the objects can be of two types. We have direct objects and indirect objects. Let's read this sentence in and understand it. Father gifted Aryan a bat. So what is the subject here? Father, right? Let's identify the subject first. Simi gave her pet dog Bruzo a bone. Simi is the subject. I bought a bag for Gurpreet. Again, I is the subject. So, I, father and Simi are the doers in these sentences. They are the subjects. Now, what father gifted what? Gifted the bat. So, bat is the object. And whom is the bat gifted to? Aryan. So, we have two subjects. We have bat and Aryan. Simi gave her pet dog Bruzo a bone. What did she give? A bone. And to whom? To Bruzo. So again, two objects, Bruzo and bone. I bought a bag for Gurpreet. I bought what? I bought a bag. And for whom? For Gurpreet. Again, we have two objects, right? So in the above sentences, subjects are father, Simi and I, or the doers are father, Simi and I. Direct objects are bat, bone and bag, and indirect objects are Aryan, Bruzo and Gurpreet. So the thing is called a direct object and the person is called an indirect object. So you have to remember, if it's a person, it's indirect. If it's a thing, it's direct, right? Now, how to identify them? Apart from this, how to identify the direct and indirect object. There are some points to remember. Let's go through them. The indirect object usually comes before the direct object, right? So indirect comes before, indirect comes first. After that comes the direct. However, it can also come after the direct. It can be the other way around as well. But this is common, the first one. The indirect comes first and then it's followed by a direct one. I have an example here. Father gave Rishabh a chocolate. What did father give? Chocolate. And to whom? To Rishabh. So, indirect is before the direct. Indirect is the person. So, it is first. And then what is the chocolate is the thing. So it is here, second object. So indirect is before the direct object. Now we will write it in the, you will write it the other way around. Father gave a chocolate to Rishabh. So here the chocolate is before Rishabh. Both are objects, but here we have direct object before indirect. Direct is the thing, right? As I already told you, things are direct and person or people are indirect. So direct is first, we have chocolate first, and then we have Rishabh. So this one is commonly used, and this is not incorrect but not common. Okay, mostly we use this. We write indirect first and then we write the direct. The direct object can be identified by asking questions like what. This is important after verb. And indirect can be identified by asking to, for, from, and whom after the verb. I'll explain this with the help of an example. See, Natasha gave Neeti a pencil. Here pencil is a thing, hence it's a direct object. And also, why it is a direct object? Because it answers the question gave what? What? Neeti gave what? Natasha gave a pencil, right? And Neeti is the indirect object. To whom did she give? She gave it to Neeti. So whom for indirect, whom, from, for, or to, and what for the direct, right? So I hope this is clear. This is very important to understand the difference between the direct and the indirect. And in the coming lessons, we will read and understand how without objects the sentence do not make complete sense, and how verbs take two objects after them. I hope this is clear. Go through the video several times and try and understand the concept of subject, verb, and object, and also different types of objects. Thank you. Have a good day.